Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers.
Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times. Every turn, every line we find, trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't gas, we know what it takes. Every set of build from the ground we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go in. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace controlled. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear. Yeah, we test, we tone, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Till we build, till we build, till we build. Tier 1 setup shop.
Yeah.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tier 1 Studios. My name is Pat Wilkinson. Up in the booth, joining me tonight are the voices inside my head alongside my good friends, myself and I. Out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League once again on a beautiful Monday night here in New England. Coming to you live from Irwindale Speedway on the outer loop configuration out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League ARCA Series. Smaller field out here tonight, only 13 cars registered to race with 5 minutes to go in practice. On board with the 44 WIO Outlaw Custom diecast of Tanner Ensign, number 44 Chevrolet. Trey Smith leading the way in the number 51, Justin Bell in second, 44 Ensign in third with a beautiful spin off of turn 3. Ashton Hayward, Dakota Henderson, Keith Ayers, Jacob Schaff, and Derek Holochak. Mike Daughtery, Scott Rush, Brighton Coleman, Marcus Kaiser, and Nick Daughtery, currently down in 13th. Me down in 14th in the number 82, having a bit of a few laps to myself, having some fun. We get settled and ready to go racing. This broadcast is brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Witt Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players in different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. Did the live fail? Huh. Okay, don't know what just happened there, but apparently we are back. Don't know what happened there for the stream. Internet should be fine out here tonight. God, I hope so anyway. Broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. What's going on here, YouTube? Enough. You're not receiving enough video for team streaming. What do you mean by that? Excuse me. Did my internet just die? Is that what you're telling me happened? Swear to God, the internet just died. Internet's saying we're good. I do apologize for any form of stream connection that is not smooth out here tonight. Oh, well now it's saying the stream's excellent today. Thanks, YouTube. That's really insightful. 2 minutes to go left in practice. Ensign back down pit road. Here at the Wild West Racing League ARCA Series. Here at Irwindale. Some fun action so far. Gonna have to see how we do towards the end of this race. Payday from Tier 1 means a good day for me, so that's always exciting. Slowly trying to save up for the Coke 600 next year. Hopefully some of the guys here from the Wild West League, such as Tanner, Trey, and a few of the others, will hopefully help me out and help me pre-order tickets and such so I can get down there. Primarily race tickets over airfare. Final 30 seconds left in practice. Everyone going over to the drivers' meeting, make sure they're all set and ready to go racing out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League. Irwindale going to be a whole different kind of mongrel to try and race these ARCA cars around. Very little grip anywhere else but the high side. Going to see a lot of single file action if I'm not mistaken. Michael Lovelace joining the session at the tail end of it. Practice is over. We go straight over to qualifying. Michael Lovelace will not have time to practice out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Flagman waving that caution flag for nobody at the moment. Let's see who's brave enough to tackle this racetrack first. Tanner Ensign and Trey Smith out simultaneously. Let's go over to Keith Ayers in the number 19. We roll off of pit road. Keith Ayers in the number 19 Mongoose Power Solutions machine. Green flag is out for Keith Ayers as we roll through turns 1 and 2 out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Off of 2 and down the backstretch we go. Great short track racing going to be happening out here tonight. Back into turns 3 and 4. Through 3 into 4 and onto the front stretch we go. This camera angle sucks. TV3 rolling around the high side of turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Oh, there is a TV1. Huh, that's weird. Not sure why it's all the way over there. Past the start-finish line. Keith Ayers up to second at the moment. Oop, that's not the one I wanted. Tanner Ensign in first. Trey Smith in third. Let's go down to Nick Daughtery in the number 25, who's currently up to fourth in the number 25 machine. Off of turn 2, down into turn 3 we go. That striped white line gonna be the very bottom. A lot of these guys are gonna dare trying to go. 25 going a little bit lower. Not sure if that's his qualifying run done. Daughtery 1.06 behind the leader Tanner Ensign. 25, yes, that's the end of his qualifying run. Derek Holochak also in at the tail end of the session by the skin of his teeth in the number 89 Chevrolet as we roll through turns 3 and 4. Off of 3 and 4, past the start-finish line. Holochak up to 5th at the moment. Running the high side still. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch into turn 3 we go again. Off of turn 4, past the restart zone and the start-finish line. Derek Holochak will not improve, holding 5th. Ashton Hayward and Dakota Henderson out on track now. Now I think about it, I might as well do that. Boop. Jump down to Ashton Hayward in the number 99. Through turns 1 and 2, onto the backstretch we go. Through 3 and 4, past the restart zone, tagging the wall just a little bit, as long as he didn't get a X for that. He is in third at the moment, .044 behind the leaders. Michael Lovelace up to 8th at the moment. Mike Daughtery in the 56 now on track. Through turns 1 and 2, running it nice and high. Trying to keep the speed going as we roll down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. Very conservative lap from this number 56. Just beating out Nick Daughtery. Up to 9th. Back through turns 3 and 4. 56 off of turn 4 and past the restart zone. Moves up to 7th right behind Michael Lovelace. Great run from this 56 machine. Marcus Kaiser, Brighton Coleman, Jacob Schaffet, and Scott Rush yet to qualify out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Heading over to the race. Here we go. Tanner Ensign on the point. Keith Ayers, Ashton Hayward, Trey Smith. Justin Bell, Michael Lovelace, Mike Daughtery, and Nick Daughtery. What? Hey, Active Grid, maybe you want to work for me? Okay. Mike Daughtery up to 7th, Dakota Henderson in 8th, Derek Holochak in 9th, Nick Daughtery in 10th. Marcus Kaiser, Jacob Schaffet, and Scott Rush, and Brighton Coleman. Of course, me at the tail end of the field, just hopping in to make sure we get going just a little bit faster, waiting on Holochak and Schaffet in the numbers 89 and 00 out here tonight. Waiting on Jacob Schaffet now. There we go. YouTube is not receiving enough video. The video is on. Do not know why my stream connectivity is so poor out here tonight. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Not much I can really do about it at the moment, except for hope it gets a little bit better. Close some of my other tabs, maybe that will help. Pace car waiting to go down pit road. Tanner Ensign on the point. Keith Ayers, Ashton Hayward, Trey Smith, Marcus Kaiser. That's not it. I am all kinds of screwed up now that the stream's having problems. Green flag is in the air. We are racing out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Down into turns 1 and 2. Tanner Ensign. Whoa! Immediately off the start. Caution is out. 99 and the 8. Ashton Hayward and Justin Bell. Straight out of the gate into turns 1 and 2. Let's go back and take another look. '44 did not get away very well. 99 and the 8 run into each other, trying to get going here. Ensign still holding the lead at the moment. We roll back around behind the pace car. And folks, sorry if there is radio issues for me out here tonight up in the booth. Not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do about it. Storms in the area are kind of messing with the internet, so if the stream does get a little bit screwy, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. This is one of the cons of using Charter and living between two mountains. Yeah, it doesn't help. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again out here tonight. Here at Irwindale Speedway. Tanner Ensign on the high side for the restart. Keith Ayers, Michael Lovelace, Trey Smith, Dakota Henderson, Mike and Nick Daughtery, Derek Holochak, Jacob Schaffet, Marcus Kaiser, Justin Bell, Brighton Coleman, Scott Rush, Ashton Hayward. Back through turns 3 and 4 we go, ready to go racing through the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. We are racing lap 6, of 70 out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League ARCA League. Down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 we go. 68 of Loveless, right behind the 44 of Tanner Enzyme. A little bit of action towards the back of the pack. Oh, my apologies. Never mind. Back through turns 1 and 2. I saw the green flag go on my YouTube screen. On the other side, it's like, wait a minute, what? What'd I miss? Lights are on, but it's a bit dim out here tonight, apparently. 44 Enzyme, half a second plus clear of Michael Loveless. 5 of Dakota Henderson, 89 of Derek Holochak. Mike Daughtery, Trey Smith, and Keith Ayers fighting it out towards the rear of this main pack. Let's jump down to Mike Daughtery now in the 56. We go through turns 1 and 2. Trying to run down the 89 of Holochak just ahead of him. 51 of Trey Smith right there alongside, diving down to the bottom of the corner. 51 of Smith with almost a beautiful move. Needs to have a good run off of turn 4. 51 of Trey Smith up to 5th at the moment in the number 51 machine. Trying to keep some good speed going. According to my screen, my internet is doing better, so hopefully we can keep that going for the rest of the night. Apologies for the rocky start. If it continues to have issues, I will apologize in advance. Let's jump a little bit further down. Let's go down to Justin Bell in the number 8, running down the 25 of Nick Daughtery. Still on the inside, 4 of Brighton Coleman, trying to go down to the bottom of the racetrack with him. Running with the outside tires on that striped white line, falling back quite a lot from this main pack. Brighton Coleman 6 seconds Justin Bell, 6 seconds behind leader. Caution is out, and I just realized I've had my driver details on. Oops. Mike Daughtery at the tail end of the field. Let's jump back and take a look. 56 spinning it off of turn 4, nosing it into the pit road wall. Managed to get it recovered. Just not the great start he was looking for. Still plenty of time to recover and get back out here. Tanner Enzyme behind the pace car leading the way. Once again out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League ARCA Series, brought to you in part by WYO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players in different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. Pace car is off. Apologies, had to look away for a moment. 44 Enzyme, 68 of Loveless, 89 to Holochak, and the 5 of Henderson. Rolling off of turn 4 we go. Green flag back in the air. We are racing out here tonight once again for the third time. 18 of 70 this time by 3 wide behind. Almost 4 wide for just a moment. Getting really ballsy out here tonight. 44 Ensign trying to lead the way still. 3 wide once again. Somebody having some serious speed on that high side. I believe that is the 42 of Marcus Kaiser. The bold move around the 19, and everybody else on the high side. 99 of Ashton Hayward. Start to fall back a little bit, trying to run all the way down to the bottom. Bottom of the racetrack does not seem to have the grip out here tonight. Let's take a quick look at some track information. Just short a half a mile, 380 foot long, 383 feet in the air, above sea level, 35-mile-an-hour pit road speed limit. Let's take a look at the temperatures. 65 degrees in the air and 105 on the track. This place is going to be shredding tires with very minimal grip out here tonight. It'll be very interesting to see how these guys manage to make it happen out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League. Back down into turns 1 and 2. Ashton Hayward fighting the 51 and the 42 just ahead of him. 42 blocking him really well. Roll off of turns 3 and 4 now. Third caution of the night out in the air. Justin Bell, Jacob Schaffet with a incident. Oh, Trey Smith was the one involved. Big air from the 51 under that wreck. Apologies for missing it. 99 in the 51. All right, 51 of Trey Smith here. Off of turn 4, loops off of 4. Tries locking it down, gets pummeled against the racetrack exit wall. Justin Bell got flipped over by the 04 Scott Rush, I believe. Let's take a quick rewind here. Yes, he did. A little bit of netcode assistance. These General Tire slick compounds out here tonight, proving just how grippy they can be. Michael Lovelace, Dakota Henderson, Marcus Kaiser, Mike Daughtery, Trey Smith, Jacob Schaffet, Nick Daughtery, Scott Rush, and Justin Bell all down pit road. Justin Bell is out. Scott Rush down 1. Out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League. Third caution of the night in the air. Ignore the timesheet. I have no idea what it's doing. Stream seems to be back to normal, so that's the good part at least. That is at least the good thing. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again out here tonight. Pace car down pit road this time. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. Everybody lined up, ready to go once again. Ensign, Holochak, Hayward, Ayers, Lovelace, Coleman, Henderson, Kaiser, Smith, and Daughtery. Green flag back in the air. We are racing. Down into turns 1 and 2. Ensign on the outside, trying to make that magic happen. Caution straight back in the air. Not entirely sure what just happened. Why are we under caution? Oh, somebody spun. Who's that? That may have been Coleman, but I can't really tell. Hang on. It was the 4 of Brighton Coleman, spinning it off of turn 2. Might have gotten a little assistance from the 5 there. 4th caution of the night, 89 down pit road this time. Ensign staying out. 89 all the way down to the apron, my apologies. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again. 89 a Holochak on the outside for the restart this time. Leading the way, pace car down pit road. Ensign on the bottom, Ashton Hayward, Keith Ayers, Marcus Kaiser, Michael Lovelace, Dakota Henderson, Trey Smith, Brighton Coleman, Mike Daughtery, Jacob Schaffet, last car on the lead lap. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. Green flag back in the air. We are racing once again here at Irwindale, just shy of halfway. 44 Ensign running the 89 all the way up to the high side off of turn 2. 99 a Hayward right there below him. We go back through turns 3 and 4. 44 in the 89 trying to fight it out for the lead. 3 wide with Michael Lovelace in the middle there. Excuse me, for just a moment. To a wider camera angle, get some better action. Jump on to the 68 now. Still 3 wide. Henderson up into the wall just a little bit. 68, 5 in the 99, really duking it out through turns 3 and 4. 68 of Lovelace holding that midline, making it work out here tonight. Still 3 wide for just a moment. 51 falling back, or 99 falling back to behind the 51, excuse me. 89 a Holochak, almost a full second ahead of Ensign. Ensign big time loose off of turn 4. Managed to recover it, but now down to 7th at the moment. Holochak 1.1 seconds clear of Marcus Kaiser. Holochak still leading the way. Less than 30 laps to go this time by. Or next time by, excuse me. Marcus Kaiser 1.25 seconds behind. Dakota Henderson 1.5 behind. Lovelace right there with Henderson and Ayers. Trey Smith in 6th. 89. Bit of a problem. Over-rotated the car into the turn. Let's jump down to Trey Smith in the 51, trying to keep up with him. 89 starting to struggle out here. 44 Ensign and the 99 of Ashton Hayward trying to fight it out on the high side right behind them. Mike Daughtery in the 56 now side by side with the 44. 44 starting to struggle out here. Question is, how much longer will these guys be able to go without pitting? 51 of Trey Smith trying to run down the 19 of Keith Ayers. Michael Lovelace just up the road. Dakota Henderson, Marcus Kaiser, and Holochak. Derek Holochak leading the way. 29 laps to go this time by. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. Let's jump down to Jacob Schaffet. Last car on the lead lap. Scott Rush and Nick Daughtery both down 1. Justin Bell out of the race. Out here tonight. 28 laps to go. The only Ford Mustang on the field out here tonight in the number 00 is Jacob Schaffet. 42 of Marcus Kaiser in 2nd place with a big drift all the way through turns 1 and 2. Spins it in front of the field. Caution back in the air. Lone Toyota out here tonight, spinning it off of turn 2. Did the best he could to get that car recovered, but just couldn't make it happen. Marcus Kaiser now down to last. Showing I'm having some connection issues once more, so if the stream does get a little bit crunchy, I apologize. I can hear the storm outside. 5th caution of the night. Again, folks, apologies for this. Can't do much about it. Mother Nature is being Mother Nature. '89 a Holochak, Keith Ayers, Ashton Hayward, Tanner Ensign, Brenton Coleman, and Jacob Schaffet all down pit road this time. Dakota Henderson will be leading this race. Michael Lovelace in second. Trey Smith in third. Mike Daughtery and Scott Rush. Everybody getting settled back in, ready to go racing once again. Dakota Henderson on the high side for the restart out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway in the outer loop configuration. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again. 5, 68, 51, 56, 99, 19, 4, 44, 4, 04, 42, 00, 25, 89. Derek Holochak back down pit road, may have sped and is now down 1 lap from leading the race down a lap. Not the way you want your night to be going. Green flag back in the air, 22 laps to go. Down into turns 1 and 2 we go. 5 of Dakota Henderson on the high side, 68 of Michael Lovelace up the inside, trying to keep that momentum going on the bottom. Down into turns 3 and 4. Big radio issues on my end, so if the stream starts cutting out again, my apologies. Not much I can do about it at this point. 68 still on the bottom, fighting Dakota Henderson for that lead. We go back into turns 3 and 4. 5 has the better runs. On the high side, caution back in the air, Keith Ayers and Ashton Hayward. '99 and the 19. Wrecking into each other a little bit. 99 down into the grass. All things considered, they both escaped that pretty well. Sixth caution of the night. Here with the Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. Veteran owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube, and by me here personally at Rock Bottom Racing. Pace car's lights are off, ready to go racing once again out here tonight. Pace car down pit road. Dakota Henderson, Michael Lovelace, Trey Smith, Mike Daughtery, Marcus Kaiser, Tanner Ensign, Brighton Coleman, Scott Rush, Ashton Hayward, Nick Daughtery, Keith Ayers, Jacob Schaffet down in 12th. Last car on the lead lap. Derek Holochak down 1. Rolling through turns 3 and 4. Past the restart zone we go. 16 laps to go. We are racing once again. Everybody away clean. 44 Ensign really turning the pressure on 56 as we roll off the turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. 5 of Henderson still leading the way. 68 in the 51. On the bottom trying to make some magic happen down there. May have been a little contact. 68 of Loveless. Up to the lead. Come on, internet. Get back here. Thank you. Apologies for that. Can't do much about it. I would love to be able to actually do something to fix this internet issue, but I can't do it. Mother Nature's just having a night with me out here tonight. 56 of Daughtery up into the wall. 14 laps to go. 68 of Michael Lovelace. Holding that bottom line like nobody's business. 5 of Dakota Henderson on the high side, trying to make it stick. Roll through turns 3 and 4. Lovelace getting some huge runs on the bottom of the racetrack. Shut up, YouTube. I know you're having a problem. Okay, I know. I can't do anything about it. 13 laps to go. Caution back in the air, Tanner Ensign. Got tagged by Trey Smith and pummeled the racetrack exit, nailing the 19, and I believe that is the 04. Huge damage to the 44 Tanner Ensign. That's probably his night over. Having to get towed back to pit road. What a crash for Tanner Ensign. Seventh caution of the night. Again, folks, I really do apologize for the internet issues. There's not much I can really do about it at this point, especially with only a handful of laps to go, with the 7th caution of the night here with the Wild West Racing League ARCA series here on Monday night. Tune in tomorrow. We will be at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Wild West Racing League late model series. And then on Wednesday, we'll be back with the Wild West Racing League Gen 4 Cup. That'll be some fantastic racing at Sonoma Raceway. Can't wait to go see some classic NASCAR action at Sonoma. Gonna be some great times there. Friday night, we will be back with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Don't know where they are offhand. And then on Saturday, we will be back with the Pro 4 Core series at Long Beach. Pace car is off. Rolling through turns 3 and 4 we go. Dakota Henderson and Michael Lovelace. Through the restart zone we go. 7 laps to go. We are racing out here tonight once again. 42 all the way up into the wall. 51 down to the bottom of the racetrack. 3 wide behind. 42 of Marcus Kaiser trying to send it around the high side. 5 of Dakota Henderson holding off the 42 and the 68 as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Big one in the mirrors. Caution back in the air. Trey Smith and Keith Ayers at the back of the field. Once again, let's take another look. 51 gets turned by the 4. Managed to not have anywhere near as bad as a crash as the 44 Tanner Ensign did. Didn't get pummeled into that outside wall, but Trey Smith down at the tail end of the field. Dakota Henderson still leading the way. Pace car's lights are off for the 8th time tonight, ready to go racing once again. Trey Smith back down pit road as well. 11 cars still in this race on the lead lap. Trey Smith back out on the lead lap by some miracle, just beating the pace car out. Dakota Henderson, Michael Loveless, Ashton Hayward, Marcus Kaiser, Jacob Schaffet, Mike Daugherty, Derek Holochak, Brighton Coleman, Nick Daugherty, Scott Rush, Keith Ayers, and Trey Smith. Back through turns 3 and 4 we go. Green flag back in the air. We are racing. Green, white, checkered finish. Dakota Henderson and Michael Loveless down into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide behind them once again. 0-0 around. Managed to save it by tapping it into the wall. Back into turns 3 and 4. 99 of Hayward trying to stick his nose in the middle. 68 of Loveless on the bottom. White flag is out, coming back no matter what as we go through turns 1 and 2 again. 3 wide, battle for the lead out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Coming back no matter what. 5 of Henderson still leading the way. 68 of Loveless all the way down to the bottom. 0-0 on the 89 looking to do the same. 4 wide for a moment. 5 of Henderson will come back around and win here tonight. Ashton Hayward hot on his heels. Michael Loveless down in 3rd. Derek Holochak, Jacob Schaffet, Marcus Kaiser, Scott Rush, Keith Ayers, Nick Daugherty, Brighton Coleman, Trey Smith, Mike Daugherty, Tanner Ensign, and Justin Bell. At the tail end of the field, let's see if we can get Dakota Henderson in here. Dakota Henderson, welcome up to the booth. Congratulations on a fantastic win out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway.
As far as I got it, Loveless is keeping me honest, and it's just happy to be back in victory lane. It's been a minute.
Yes, it has. Congratulations out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Talk us through those last few laps. What a comeback.
Yeah, I didn't think on the outside. It was going to be all about track position, so I just got out there, and I really thought Loveless was going to give me. I think if he had a good green flag run on the inside, he would probably take my lunch money. But he just got on the outside, it was the game plan, and it worked.
Yes, it did. Congratulations on a fantastic win out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
I just thank everybody for what they do, and God bless.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Thanks for joining us up in the booth, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Let's get Ashton Hayward in here next. Ashton Hayward, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Ashton, congratulations on a fantastic 2nd place out here tonight. What a way to end that race. Talk us through that.
Oh, that was exciting. Really don't know what to say. I mean, got wrecked at the beginning and just made a good comeback. I think we had a chance for the win there. Michael just kind of sent it 3 wide. I couldn't go low underneath Dakota without wrecking all 3 of us, so kind of had to settle for 2nd, but I think I had a fast enough car to feel that one.
Well, regardless, a fantastic 2nd place finish from you out here tonight. Nothing to shake a stick at overall. Congratulations. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
No, sir. Just want to shout out my teammates again at DNS Motorsports, and that's all.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much, and hope to see more of you next time. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Let's get Michael Loveless in here, and we will call it a night. Michael Loveless, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, good to see you, Patrick.
See, I'm trying to actually do what you told me the other night. Congratulations on a fantastic P3. You were all over the bumper of Henderson and Hayward right at the end there, but a little bit of damn near 4 wide action right at the end. Talk us through some of that.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a hard track to pass on, and if you get stuck on that inside line, it's hard. I was able to make it work with Dakota on my outside for quite a bit, and that's mostly because I can trust him being on the outside and know what he's going to do, and we're able to have really good side-by-side racing. But there at the end, fresher tires were coming up through from the back with Ashton getting those, and it was just hard battle there at the end, short time to do it all in. And so everybody's going to be cutthroat there. And so it was just, everybody hang on and everybody try to be respectful and get through to the end. And that's what we did. And the chips fell where they did tonight.
Well, again, it worked out pretty well for you in the end. A third place finish out here tonight at Irwindale Speedway. Congratulations once again. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Yeah, thank you for all the awesome competitors that race here. To be able to have clean racing there at the end, people going for it and not having to go back under a caution is great respect shown on the track. All the awesome people at Meals on Wheels and Water Wheel Foundation, please go out and support them. Donate if you possibly can, and just all the awesome people watching and you up here in the booth. So we appreciate you all.
Appreciate that very much. Thank you for joining us once again out here tonight, Michael. Congratulations once again, and hope to talk to you next time.
Most certainly. Look forward to it.
Again, folks, apologies for any stream issues we've been having tonight. Not much I can really do about it. Internet's going to do what it's going to do. Thank you for joining us out here tonight with all of us here at Tier 1 Studios. We hope you've enjoyed. Great night of racing from the Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Witt Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, The premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players in different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. My name's Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. This has been the Wild West Racing League ARCA series here at Irwindale Speedway. And until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers. Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times, every turn, every line we find. Trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every setup built from the ground, we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go win. Yeah, we built for 'em. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading. Tier 1 setup shop, Tier 1. Take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready, ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace control. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear, yeah, we test, we tune, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win, yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading. Tier 1 setup shop, Tier 1. Yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. in Victory Lane. Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Tier 1.